Hey guys, my name is Christian. Hopefully you're all doing well. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to check out Analogue Tube's AT-3. The Analogue Tube AT-3 is a tube preamp based on classic tube designs from the 1950s. With a short and raw signal path, you find custom Souther and Lundell transformers and all the features that you come to expect from a modern preamp, such as non-inductive gain control, high-quality DI input, trim pad, and a low-cut filter. The Analogue Tube AT-3 is hand-built in the UK and comes in at £1,500 British pound sterling. Alright, so Simon Saywood, who is the man behind Analogue Tube, is probably most known for his Fairchild 660 and 670 recreations. And I'm using the word recreation because, to my knowledge, Simon is the only one on market that is truly faithful to the original design. And he is spending a whopping 100 hours on each of the stereo units, which is of course insane, but also something to admire. You know, I really appreciate people that go the extra mile to really try to create the absolute best product that they possibly can. Alright, so today it's all about the AT-3, and I've recorded a demo song, and since this is a preamp test, I also recorded the tracks alongside my vintage Neve 1272. The Neve is an industry standard and a sound that people know and enjoy, so it's nice to have a reference point when you are trying out preamps. I also prepared a couple of different bounces with and without vocals, so feel free to download those high-res files. And with that said, let's have some fun while we are trying out the Analogue Tube's AT-3 tube preamp.
I've been waiting for this moment to arrive. I play the part in my mind 1,000 times. The stage is yours, you will do well, you will be fine. Don't be afraid, I will be right here by your side. But the feeling you have clouds your mind. Don't you worry, you'll be fine. Oh, a moment and it passes by. It's your time now to shine. Wherever you go, I'll follow. Where you go, I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll call home.
Alright, so that was the main example of today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget that you can download some high-res files, and with that said, let's talk a little bit about the preamp. So the preamp looks and feels great, and the preamp itself has all of the features that you come to expect from a modern preamp. You know, a nice DI section, high-pass filter, output pad. I really enjoy the seamless gain knob, which means that you can really fine-tune the gain of the microphones that you are using. The form factor is one thing. I would like to have seen a full 19-inch rack unit. I know that Simon is working on a rack kit, so eventually you will be able to rack these babies up. Alright, so let's get to the important thing, and that is how does it sound? So I've been using the unit for a couple of weeks now, and there are a couple of words that comes to mind, and one word is like full band or full width. I really never heard a preamp capture the full spectrum of the microphone. You know, the kick gets a nice low end thump, which is extremely nice recording vocals. It gave the vocals a kind of chestiness feel to it, which was very nice and gave me, you know, a bit more confidence while recording. The top end is opposed to what a lot of people think when it comes to tube preamp, is extremely nice and open, and it really captures the full spectrum of the microphones, and in a very organic way. Comparing it to the Neve, you know, the Neve almost sounds like it has a high pass and low pass filter engaged. Of course, the Neve glues everything together in a very nice way, but it's kind of hard to deny, you know, the openness, nice low end and organic feel of the AT-3. Looking at the price, talking, you know, high-end boutique tube preamps, it is quite affordable. The competition is probably like a Chandler Red or DV Fern, and those units cost like 2 or 3 times as much as the Analogue Tube AT-3. Alright, so that's really it for today's episode. Download the high-res files, and if you enjoy this kind of content, please hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you guys around.